So I actually looked through the advancements, and well, Botania itself doesn't seem to have an official wiki, but there's Feed the Beast that has a good amount of documentation on said mod. So it turns out I'm actually closer to a boss than I initially thought. So I'm gonna hope that if I can produce mana fast enough, I might fight a boss this stream, that being Guardian of Gaia. Or Gaia Guardian. Yeah, so JX Chunk, I more or less may be fighting a boss this stream, if not the next one. So ideally I should try to not waste time just setting up here. Yeah, so we might finally get some action after a lot of inactivity and just sitting around waiting for resources to get produced. Yeah, safe to say there's been like a fair bit of me just standing around waiting for mana to get produced, waiting for machines to process items into other items, so on and so forth. Yeah, I'd definitely like to get some action back into this. Yeah, I'll get some more mana pearls ready, in case I end up needing these later. And some more mana steel. Should be able to afford all this. Of course I need a crafting table or I'm not making these. So I looked at the wiki, and one of the next steps is creating this portal to Alfheim, and I need two of these specifically. Which requires me to start with the mana pylons that I can just straight up make two of, no problem. So let's do just that. And then upgrade these. I'm gonna need some Ender Eyes. First things first, I'm really just gonna need inventory space. So I'm only two certain I can just put the snow away for now. I really don't think I'll be needing more of that at the moment. Then again, also just placing my Elven portal to Alfheim, placing that would actually be a pretty good idea right about now. Should probably actually get that placed. Whoops. Forgot I had that on extended vein mining still. Okay, I didn't need to just break that many blocks whatsoever. Okay, I definitely wanted to clear out some blocks, but I didn't need to clear out all of these. I'm gonna fill this back in. Really did just mine out a lot of blocks by accident. Wasn't even trying to. So just give me a bit of time and I should be able to fill all of this back in. Yeah, I definitely will need a bit of time for this. Did rip a pretty nice hole in the ground by accident. Oh, Fizz is high. So I'm trying to make more progress with this mod pack, and I figured out that I'm actually not that far off from fighting another boss, specifically the one in the Botania mod. In other words, specifically the Gaia Guardian. So I'm trying to just get myself ready for that. Meant to only destroy a few dirt blocks. I destroyed like way more than what I initially intended by accident, so I'm trying to just fill this back in. And there's a zombie right in front of me. That should be good enough. Yeah, I should have some good space to actually just put this portal. Putting it right around here seems like a good idea. So I'm going to get that down, mainly for the sake of just freeing up some more inventory space. So I'm pretty sure this goes at the bottom. Then I also have to pull this out. Okay, nice. That acts as a light source. Can definitely get behind that. So I'm going to take this back. Oh, how far into the semester are you? So it really wasn't that far away after all, Trig. So I hope I have this set up correctly. I think that one of the mana pools goes here and another here. I know for a fact I need 2 more mana pools. I did look at some more documentation in the wiki on Botania. And yeah, it did say that I needed 2 more mana pools. That actually have to have mana in them, so there's also that too. And I'm also going to need more living rock to make, like, the other 2 mana pools. Or I can just take this one back and use that instead. I'm pretty sure it's introducing you to a bunch of concepts that are going to show up in actual calculus. I'm going to get this sheep out of my way. So I do have a portal. Oh, the portal's open. Well, actually, I tried to open it, but it just closed back up. I would assume I need more mana, or simply not going to be able to keep the portal open. I would assume I need to start filling these up. Just seeing how that's coming along. So I might be tempted just to go and move some of these mana spreaders over. Okay, that's actually empty. So I know I need, like, what sounds like a lot of mana, but I wonder if it really is a lot of mana that I need to actually just go through with keeping the portal open. Otherwise, it's just never going to stay open if I don't give enough mana to these mana pools. And I would assume if I break this, then I just lose all the mana inside. Hang on a minute. I'll see if I can just move mana over with the mana tablet. I'll see if it works the way I think it's going to. I'm thinking I have to just drop it in. No, apparently it doesn't do that. It doesn't do what I thought it was gonna do. Oh, debug, hi. So how do I fill this up exactly? If only it was a bit clear as to how I actually filled this up. Then again, I can just look at this. Mana tablet, okay. I mean, there's some pretty cool unlockables at the end of the mod that I'm gonna shoot for. Even though I mainly want to fight the boss more than anything else, because this mod has a boss near the end of it. Okay, so I did try to drop it in, but still. Oh, okay. Okay, I just gave myself invisibility. Alright, so now it's making perfect sense here. Okay, how am I doing for sand? Still very good. But I'm gonna need to eventually get more gunpowder. If I want to keep on using TNT to make mana, that is. Alright, there we go. That should definitely help our case. How much mana is in this now? Still not even, like, half full. So if I just drop this off here, what's gonna happen? Okay, now this mana pool is getting some mana inside it, so... Alright, there we go. Alright, this thing is now, I'm guessing, completely empty. So yeah, this is gonna be mighty convenient. Still not producing mana very quickly. Let me double check. No, not. I didn't want to look at this. I want to look at this. Kekimurus. Oh, I need some pixie dust to make it. Generating flower, okay. So I do have to have the Alfheim portal working before I can access this flower. Otherwise, there's no way to get the pixie dust. Right, that's run out of energy again. Right, so I still have quite a bit of wood lying around. So, here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, basically what I'm trying to do is just get myself as much mana as quickly as possible. Just trying to think what's really going to be the best way to go about doing so. So I'm going to also get the End of Flames here and here to make more mana. So I'm going to sacrifice some wooden planks for the sake of getting more mana. Hopefully I can just speed this up. Right, I guess it's helping a bit. I guess this does actually help my case a bit. Even then, I still should actually make these into Natura pylons first things first. I should get that done too while we're at it. I'd also keep that topped up too, because I don't see why not. So I do need like 2 Eyes of Ender, but I should have the Blaze Powder lying around, so this won't be a problem. Like I said earlier, it's not going to be a problem. I have the resources just simply lying around anyways. Okay, that's what I wanted. And we can already make them both, so let's do that. So these have to go on top of each mana pool, otherwise, still, it's not going to let me open the portal to Alfheim for long. Still, I must not have enough mana to actually really open this thing. Right, so I can't tell if this is... Okay, that was producing. So I'm trying to just keep like 7 mana spreaders going at once. And just really quickly stockpile on mana here. Okay, so this one's also making mana too. Yeah, almost all of these are producing at the moment. That's still not making too much of a difference. There's a grand total of 69 used mobs, discluding the ones that were removed and unused in 1.16. Oh, so you mean like grand total, like different types of mobs in Minecraft? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually the case, considering just how much more content's getting added into Minecraft as we speak. Pretty nice number. Well, I've seen some of his videos, and yes, they were pretty good. Pretty sure I can take your word for it. From what I've seen, yeah, it was indeed good. Well, Minecraft does appeal to a lot of children in the first place anyways. Oh, like the fascist village? Where we turned the library into a jail? And of course, there was like the wall around that village. Can't really be like a fascist authoritarian state without a wall, just to keep everyone in the village inside and everything else outside it out. I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what that means. How much mana's in here now? It's like a quarter full. So I'm going to transfer over mana to the tablet at the moment. I'm trying to just move it over to the mana pools near this portal that I'm trying to get lit up. Well, that's like the basic definition. Right, so this wasn't even filled up all the way again either. Okay, I'm gonna get this inside the mana pool. I'm gonna see if I can fill up both of these mana pools. That definitely should let me actually open up the portal and keep it open permanently. I think for the most part, I just need to come up with a huge upfront investment to get Alfheim unlocked. Sure, it's another dimension, but you can't actually physically go there yourself. All you can do is just throw in items and get items thrown from Alfheim back at you. Like, you don't actually get to go to a new dimension. Alright, so that one's empty too, clearly. This one's nearly half full. This one has no mana in it whatsoever. Wonder if you can teleport to Alfheim. Sadly, no. You'd have to wonder what the dimension actually looks like, but yeah, you cannot go there. All we know about it is a mystical dimension where elves live. And you can trade with them, but you can't actually, like, visit them physically. Like, you're not actually able to go to their home world. And they can't really get to your home world either. It's more or less just going to be unlocking more items. Let me just see how long I've been live for so far. Almost 30 minutes, and a lot of it was just sitting around waiting for more mana to come in. Alright, there we go. There's some more. There's some more from the lava generating flower. So I'm just getting some more wood ready, so I can just get the End of Flames to produce more mana. Hence why I just cut down a couple trees, just for more wood. I'm guessing the 5-minute cooldown for this flower hasn't expired yet. I'm gonna get some more wood ready still. Yeah, even with 7 mana spreaders, it's still not that much faster. Still not making this go by that much quicker, even with 7 spreaders going all at once. Yeah, I was definitely hoping for better results. I'm surprised I'm not getting them. I'm gonna add another one. Like so, I'm gonna add another. If I can just get this one to run. Figured I might as well add another mana spreader. I don't see why not. So now I have 8, like, I have 8 of them. They're not all making mana, but I do have, like, 8 of them out. Still just slowly gaining. Gaining, but we're still gaining really slowly, unfortunately. Yeah, but we very slowly gain, unfortunately. Alright, it's almost another quarter full, so I'll get ready to start moving this over. I meant to toss this in the mana pool. What the hell? Now, over. Alright, in. There we go. So I'm gonna get some more mana transferred over quickly. Another, like, little over half full mana tablet. So this one is nearly half full. This one's still, like, completely empty. I'll just add more to the pool on the left. This one's almost 3/4 full. Let me try this again. Still just, it didn't stay open for more than 3 seconds. Let me just double check to see if I have any more gunpowder I didn't know about. Well, only 2, but that's just really not a lot. I think I'm gonna get some more logs out and get ready to start burning these two. This one's still not currently running. Right, there's still logs here for that end of flame to burn, so I'm just going to instead put some here. And this still isn't going by very quickly. Still going to be like a tedious process, to say the least. Right, so there's this. Let me try something. I want some more gunpowder. So I'm going to try something with the risk of just blowing a hole in my house or two. First things first, I'm going to make sure it's not about to just become, like, daytime. I'm going to just go ahead and quickly try something. Also, don't have the Shadow Sword on me. It's in my backpack somewhere. It has, like, the looting on it, so I'm taking that back out momentarily. So I'm looking for gunpowder. So I'm just going to look for one creeper and duplicate it, and then just use that to get the gunpowder. As soon as one shows up, that is. And I got a spider in my way. Right, so I now have the creeper. Oh, speaking of which, there's another one. Golden upgrade kit. Wow, well, I was not expecting that. Just got a random golden upgrade kit. Okay, then. Yeah, I more or less almost forgot that was a thing, even. So that's gonna go there. Should maybe just get some diamonds put away for now. Just to free up one space. I'll get rid of this too. I'll just put the golden upgrade kit away in this. I guess I'll put it in the backpack for now. I just need to free up some more space, ideally. It would be nice. Also, I'm going to take some buckets out. Now some creepers should start spawning. And I need to make sure they don't actually blow up as I kill them. So now I just need to let the gunpowder come in. And then I can make more TNT, like, no problem. So I'm just gonna have to make sure, like, these don't blow up. If I don't lag, I should be perfectly fine. Or just, like, misclick or anything. Yeah, thankfully I can one-shot all these, so I'm really not having problems. And I already got myself, like, 38 more gunpowder, but I'm still gonna try and gather a bit more. Hello? Okay, there it is. There's the next one. Alright, so how are we doing for gunpowder? That's actually not half bad. I guess I'll likely stick with that for now. And then just keep this off in the inventory for the time being. I'll just leave that there. And also put the other 2 essence buckets away. See how long this lasts for, really. I mean, this should last like a decent amount of time. Again, just going to make sure this has no mana in it, this flower, because if it has any in it and I try to just actually fill it up with some more, then I'll just make a hole in front of my mana spreaders, and I'd rather not do that. I'd rather not risk making a hole, so I'm going to obviously double check. Almost 1/8 of the way to being full. Yeah, I still never really exactly figured out how to automate all this, per se. Still not, like, really automated, to say the least. Oh, this is still full of mana. I'm guessing it's not anymore. So the spreader has less mana. So eventually it's gonna have, like, none. This is, like, no more mana, so I'll just fill it up with more by dropping another TNT. Okay, I'm losing levels pretty quickly right now. Eventually, these flowers are going to stop producing mana, because I'm going to be out of experience to actually make it. So, chances are likely I'm going to go back to the Erebus and just find another boss to go kill, because either the Erebus bosses just drops like a ridiculous amount of experience, which will definitely keep me satisfied for a while with the Rose Arcana. I think I can get like up to at least 70 levels from killing another Erebus boss, so I'll likely go do that sooner or later. Didn't think I'd go through the last 20 levels this quickly, but yeah, here we are. Alright, back to level 0. So these flowers will no longer do anything. Until I get more experience, they're going to do, like, absolutely nothing. So I'm going to go back to this pool, see how it's coming along. Almost 3/4 of the way full. I'll see if I can at least fill up this mana pool completely, and then I'll just go to the Erebus and just try and level up to like 70-ish again by just killing another boss. I'll just travel around the dimension. Hopefully I find either an antlion pyramid or one of those giant eucalyptus trees. Either one will do. Either way, I'm gonna get a boss to fight. So in the case of the antlion pyramid, I'm gonna have to just take as much magma cream as possible. I actually only need 8 magma cream, but I'm just gonna take, like, all of it, more or less. I'll just take the whole stack. Okay, why am I still carrying this lapis lazuli even? I've been carrying that for how long now, and I don't know why I'm still even holding on to it. I'm gonna get some more TNT ready for the Entropinium. Or whatever it's called. Entropinium. Alright, so I'm almost ready to just completely fill up the mana pool on the left of the Alpine portal. Then I still have to fill up the entire pool on the right, so might not even fight the Gaia Guardian this stream if it's mostly just going to be me sitting around waiting for more mana to come in. And I'll have to go also quickly gather some more wood if I want to keep on using the Underflames at the moment, so I'll do that too while we're at it. Alright, so I should be almost done with this. It is going to feel nice to look at something different, to be honest. So might as well just get the mana pool on the left of the Alpine portal filled up all the way, and we're pretty much almost there. Still might need to chuck a bit more wood at the Underflames, but we should more or less be there sooner or later. So can this still, like, take more lava or no? No, still isn't taking. I must just be, like, trying, like, too frequently just to give the Thermal Lily more lava. That's probably where I'm going wrong. So I'm gonna get some more wood ready still. And still like a bit more ready. Really slowly just chugging along here, to say the least. Right now we're good to just detonate another TNT. One of these days I'm just gonna like mess that up and just forget that there's still mana in that flower and just blow a nice hole at my mana spreader setup. One of these days I'm gonna mess this up. If I end up still relying on the entropium, I'm eventually just gonna mess it up. Right, can I just fill up the mana pool now? Let's see. I think like a bulk of the next stream might actually be simply just filling up the mana pool on the right. The rate we're going here. Might be filling up what's on the right. Because the one on the left's almost done. This one looks like it's completely finished. What if I try opening it now? Still no luck. I have a full mana pool. I'll try and fill up the second one, and even then, I would hope. I would hope that that's actually going to be sufficient. Okay, there is still a bit of juice left in this one. So now I definitely want some more levels, so that's why I'm going to just go right back to the Erebus for some said levels. So I remembered also needing Spider Eyes to do this as well. Except I still have plenty. Some string? Actually, no, I think it was some string I needed, so I'm going to take that with me, too. I know I needed magma cream and string. Some exoskeleton plates I remember needing. So I'm going to take some of these along with me. Magma crawler eyes, that I know for a fact I would need. So I think I don't need the spider eyes, so I'm going to just not bring these. I'll bring, like, the other items. I'll bring, like, these 4 things. I know the 8 Jades you just more or less find with every Antlion Pyramid you haven't been to yet. So I'm going to bring the materials I need to actually get through each Antlion Pyramid. I'm going to take them with me. Then I'm just going to hop right back in and just see what I can find. And I'm going to take some food with me first, so I don't just go in with only 6. So I'm not going with just like 6 of these berries. I'm going to take in more food than just go into the Erebus and see how it goes. Let's try and find another boss. So now I just have to pick a direction and pursue it until like something of importance goes up. I mean, I guess it would be implied I've already been here to some extent, seeing this tunnel already exists. I guess it's probably implied I've already been out here. So do I want to go west? Because I've probably already just been in that general direction, or I could maybe instead go north. Well, I could try to go north. Doesn't look like I'll be very easily, though. I guess I'm able to go north. So if there are, like, all four of these Idle Guardians, I don't know if there are. I remember me earlier trying to just get the Antlion Overlord killed right near spawn. So I remember, like, earlier in the series, I tried to kill the Antlion Overlord near spawn, but I actually messed something up and lost one of the Umber Golem statues in the lava, so I'm pretty sure I still have that permanently messed up. So I'm guessing I still do have to just go elsewhere for a boss fight. Emeralds, okay. Just stumbled into some emeralds here. So now I more or less just have to run around until, like, a boss shows up. So I'm restricted to these deserts and also some savanna biomes for where bosses can be. I know that right in front of me is not a savanna. Yeah, so I will just more or less try and run and see what I can find. Also, don't really need to keep this Umber Cobble. I'm just not going to bother keeping that. Another solid wall. I'm just going to start plowing through the solid wall. Eventually, I'll just hit the other side of this. Right, so there's some more underground jungle, but I'm not looking for underground jungles. As I was about to say, alright, something just hit me. As I was saying, as soon as I can get free here. Is this what's hitting me? That was probably it. As I was about to say, I'm looking for savannas and volcanic deserts. None of the other biomes will let me go fight a boss. I don't think. I know there's no other the volcanic, the antlion overworld, unless you find the volcanic desert. That I know for sure. But I'm pretty sure, like, the trench are largely restricted to shattered savanna. I'll be wrong on this. It's not a shattered savanna either. So I must have gone, like, I've definitely gone over 1,000 blocks north at this point. Still gonna keep until something shows up. So if I still not have a boss fight I can just go easily take on. Haven't quite one yet. So yeah, I was honestly hoping this wasn't going to take too long. This might take longer than I first expected. Especially if I have to just keep on mining wherever. So I'm going to recharge the disassembler right about now. This needs a recharge. Right, so that ought to do it. And now back to more mining. Oh, subterranean savanna. Well, I know it was a savanna biome for sure. That much I at least remembered. So I'll have to just carefully look around the area to see if one of these giant eucalyptus trees appears. Oh. Alright, let's just shake these off. And suddenly there's already like 4 of them. Let's run. It looks like another giant pile of amber. I might just go and pick all of it. But this thing is just stuck. I'm guessing it was stuck in that amber block. Tarantula broodmother. I was gonna be stuck in a piece of amber, but okay, I guess I'm gonna get my fight after all. without actually finding a eucalyptus tree. Right, I'm gonna get my experience after all, not too long. Just by breaking it out of some amber. Now I have to just melee it to death at this point. And these things just like run fast. They don't hit hard, but they're really fast. So I mainly just came here to loot the experience anyway, so let's loot all of it right now. Alright, I'm still being hit by something. Oh, it's probably the poison damage that's still hitting me. I guess I'll take another Spider-Man t-shirt, because why not? I'll take another of these on the way out. So there's my 67 levels I was looking for earlier. I just found them hidden among some amber. Oh, that was like the locust spawner. If I want to kill more locusts right now. I'd rather not, but these things won't get out of my face unless I kill them, so I'll just finish these off. I definitely am, in fact, near an overlord at this point. Could pursue that too while I'm in the area. I might just go and do that while I'm in this area. So of course I gotta find the way in first. I gotta find out where the pyramid actually is before I can just go on. And now I just spotted it. I think I'm also gonna give this a go while we're at it. So I'm going to free up a bit of inventory space quickly just by putting away some of these extra items. Oh, crispy tarantula leg. I thought that said creepy for a second. So I'll free up a bit of inventory space. Then I'll just go right back in here. I'm going to set this to fast. And then just looking for more of these Umber Golem Hyl Guardians. Interesting. Alright, just broke someone's grave. Got that from doing so, it looks like. And also some books. Alright, something just hit me. Alright, that's definitely not inside the pyramid anymore. Oh, so that's what was making that noise. Okay, I'm gonna run this way instead. Alright, so there's something on the other side here. So I more or less just have to find the actual guardians, otherwise we're not really going to be going anywhere. So I'm going to keep on just running around the maze till I find all 4. Except I literally, for the life of me, cannot track these guys down. I'm trying to track the red one specifically. I seem to be closer to him than any other, but I can't find him regardless. Pretty sure I've been here already. I'm back outside. There we go. 1 down, 3 to go. So I'm going to pick another corner and go and pursue. I guess I'll pursue the white one next. Wherever this one may be. Alright, nothing on the other side here, clearly. Okay, I found it. Alright, let's go for the next one now. Alright, so we're almost back outside. Well, not where I want to go exactly. Not that outside. Another grave. Recharge 2 is on this book. Puts out fire slowness 3. Why would I want that? Ghost sand. Also, what am I going to do with this? So I'm trying to figure out exactly where in this pyramid I am currently, because it's not quite clear. Roll the newspaper. Okay, I see the outside of the... I see, like, the pyramid itself, so I'm back outside. So I'll go back into a corner I already searched out. I definitely want to pick a different corner entirely now to look for the other Umber Guardians. Right, please put that. Please place the block. 'Cause, 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 So I gotta make sure, like, this thing's drop doesn't actually hit lava. Okay, we should be good to go. Still gotta find this other one, of course. Getting hit by more lava. Something's pushing me into the lava. What's that supposed to be on the ground? Looks like an ingot of some sort. What is it? Whetstone unenchanted. Okay, I'm going away from the other Umber Golemite Guardian. Yeah, if like the name bar just suddenly disappears, that means I'm just out of its radius. Like I'm not close enough to it to actually be on its tail. Okay, I'm losing control of the situation. Like I'm not allowed to place any blocks. Like I'm not allowed to patch this up. Something's blocking it. Something's just standing right in front of it to like prevent me from patching it. Losing control of the situation. Alright, so that's what's blocking it. Alright, I'm still getting knocked into lava here, and I'm getting, like, pushed into it. Trying to just push myself out of the lava. Still, like, getting knocked around randomly by enemies. At least I'm no longer on fire. Oh, cabbage seeds. And then I guess I'm right next to, yeah, I'm right next to it. Right next to the last one of these. Now I gotta just get right back out of the pyramid. Wherever out might be. I'm just gonna go, like, back through, like, the maze here. Wherever out might be in this case. I don't have to get, like, back to in front of where the pyramid is, so I gotta just leave here. Alright, we're good. So yeah, just like I was expecting, there's the 8 Jade. So that's supposed to be the exoskeleton plates. What I would assume is the magma cream. That one's a dead, that's a dead obvious one. That's a dead giveaway almost. This one's also super obvious. Yeah, I got like a free fire resistance and night vision potion just before the fight actually starts. Seems like they always just give those over for free. Alright, yeah, that's immune to range attack still. Right now I just got hit with sand. Good going. So yeah, this is nearly finished. So I'm just gonna take, yeah, more levels still. Alright, so now I got like 91 levels back, and it really didn't take too much time. Soul Crystal, another Quake Hammer, another Antlion Egg. So in other words, just more trophies. But I'm not gonna bother keeping these now that I think about it. There's probably not much of a point. So now I just have to get myself home. Probably not to do that. Now I might have like no escape. I might just ditch myself at this point, probably not. I didn't know this was gonna happen. I didn't know it was gonna put me at 128 coordinates. Yeah, I think I more or less might just trap myself on this one. No, why the hell do I even do this to myself sometimes? Why do I still do this? Alright, so yeah, how do you break bedrock? Because I'm now stuck on the bedrock ceiling. I tried to teleport myself back closer to my portal that I took to get into the Erebus in the first place, and these are the coordinates that using this item actually stuck me to. This is where it teleported me. Of course, no warning, just I got put up here and that's that. And of course I didn't bring an ender chest. Just never thought this was gonna happen. Yeah, I might see myself doing that. I really would have to wonder if there's a way to just cheese myself back down under the bedrock. Yeah, like no prompt this was gonna happen whatsoever. It just happened. That's just like apparently how that works. No, get out. I should have known that wasn't gonna work. And I can't seem to clip myself downwards, so I can probably only clip up. Like, unless I hop into creative, I'm guessing there's, like, no easy way to break bedrock with what I have, right? And of course, I just had to not bring an ender chest. I don't know why I have to do this to myself. I just never know why this has to be the case. I just apparently really have to do this to myself every time, almost. Almost every Minecraft world, I find a way to just get, like, stuck in an unescapable situation. I really don't know how I do it. This obviously won't work. What am I thinking? Probably most likely will, but I want to see if there is a way to just escape this, but I'm only too certain there isn't. I mean, I always just find this hard to believe that nearly every time I do a world, I find a way to get stuck in a situation like this. This is not the first or the second time I just got myself stuck out of bounds with no good way out. With no legit way to escape it. I know exactly what I'd do if I had an ender chest, which of course I don't, because why would I ever bring one? Why would I ever bring one, like, when I get stuck somewhere out of bounds? tutorial on breaking bedrock, but I'm gonna guess I don't have the items to even attempt it. I guess I simply don't have the items I need. Because why would I have them for a situation like this? Ender pearls, which I don't have. Right, so I would actually have to just break it, and not just clip upwards. Very complex and involved process. I'm probably missing like over half the items. I have TNT, but not the pistons. Why would I have them? Why would I have obsidian? Why would I have trapdoors? Well, I can make trapdoors, but I'm missing like too many items still. Why the hell would I ever carry a dragon egg in case this happened? Or an indestructible end crystal. Or even that. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be like this infinitely. Stop, will never be anything. Just for the hell of it, I'm probably actually going to try something crazy that doesn't require me to go into creative mode and still keep my items. I'm going to try something stupid, actually. To put it lightly, I'm going to try something really dumb. I mean, I have the Shire Staff. So yeah, here's what I'm going to go for. So, I'm going to get to some coordinates, more or less. So I'm going to make these coordinates roughly around, give or take here. I'm able to make a chest to keep my stuff, so let me go do that. And just dump everything into a chest, so it's like all hope isn't lost. I'm gonna lose like the 91 levels, worst case scenario, but I'm gonna see what I can do despite that. Yeah, I literally gotta go put everything in these chests, like absolutely everything. Okay. Probably gonna want to just load this up too with all of my stuff. Probably, yeah, I want to do that too. Oh shit, I'm probably gonna lose this too. I'm just gonna have to accept I'm losing everything, like, absolutely everything. And I'm gonna just willing to place bets I don't have the materials to make a spare Shire Staff, because why would I? Like, why would I have the materials to make a spare Shire Staff? Like, why would I? And we should more or less have almost everything unloaded at this point. That was thermal padding I was wearing, by the way. Alright, hold on a minute. I'd rather not lose the jetpack if I don't need to. So I'm going to try and clip back up here with a Shire Staff. And bring an Ender Chest, of course, because why would I just bring an Ender Chest? Or why would I not bring one, actually? So I'm going to write down my coordinates quickly in case I somehow forget them. I shouldn't, but I really am just not interested in taking chances. So I'm going to take, like, death number 6 here. The only way to get out of limbo without cheating is take death number 6. And I'm probably not going to be able to make another Shire Staff. So please respawn me in the overworld. Oh, never mind. Ender Pearls. Okay, I think I actually can. Never mind, I'm pretty sure I can make another. So, yeah, like 2 pearls. A bit of this, and I should be able to make a new Shire Staff. Alright. I'll see if this even lets me clip on top of... Yeah, clip on top of the Erebus. I'll try and just make another one of these for the sake of that. Probably also going to take some backup armor so I don't just get, like, destroyed out in the Erebus. Just so I'm not, like, destroyed in, like, mere seconds, I'm going to take backup armor. Oh, what am I thinking? Okay, can I put this back where I found it? Even then, I'm going to barely spend any time in the Erebus at all, so ideally I shouldn't even have to really gear up in the first place. Okay, that's more of my ether stuff. I'll just, in case, I'll take that too. I'll also take Golden Feather. I don't see why not. Should probably take building blocks. I don't know why I wouldn't just take building blocks. And also, like, a halfway decent pickaxe. If I even left myself any. I really did put all my eggs in one basket now, didn't I? Alright, halfway's decent pickaxe, where are you? And I do have enough Emberstone to just make... Alright, where's the wood? No. Just. Almost went in without the Ender Chest. Almost went and did all this without. So first things first, I should make 2 of these. Whoops. Still have enough runes, if these actually work. So where did I leave my obsidian? And obviously I do not have enough. Unless I kept it up here. Oh, surprisingly I can make the Ender Chest. Let's go. Surprisingly, I'm good to make these, so... Let's go. And just... Blam. And blam. Now to go put this somewhere. Oh, right, I already had one sitting here, so I only need to actually make a single one. Only actually need to go craft one. So I should try and... I'm just gonna hope I can glitch myself back on top of the Erebus. Once I glitch myself back up there, it's all good. So I'll see if I can clip up with the Shire Staff. I guess I'm gonna have to just dig upwards until I hit bedrock, then just try and clip upwards from there. Smooth umber cobble. Yeah, I did bring a pickaxe that auto smelts. I mean, it was one of the simplest pickaxes I knew how to craft from, like, just random raw materials lying around. I mean, it's a good pickaxe and it's very easy to make, so I just went with the Emberstone. That was it. Just more or less straight up went with that, like no more further questions asked. I mean, it's a good pickaxe for like early Avenue Ascension, and just like it's just like a good spare in case you suddenly find yourself with like none of your stuff. In case you find yourself stranded, it's good. Or is the ceiling going to be too thick to phase through? I hope it's not going to be too thick to pass through. Well, we'll have to see. By just breaking random blocks, we'll have to see if it's really too thick to phase in. Could be too thick to pass through for all we know. This might not actually work. Let's try anyway. And blam. Back on top of the bedrock ceiling. We're back up there. Oh. That's my cloak and my thinking hand. Forgot to take those off as I died. Right, so yeah, we're still good. Now to just move everything over that I want to keep, which is more or less everything I'd like to keep, except some random blocks that just are meaningless. I want to keep everything else, though. So this is all going to go in the Ender chest, and then I can just retrieve everything back in the overworld, except for the 91 levels. I can retrieve everything else, though. So it's not that bad. I'll save the rest of my loot. Granted, everything's going to be unorganized. I'm going to have to re-equip myself with everything from pretty much like almost the entire series I've equipped. I'll have to just re-equip it. But I'm going to have all the stuff. Just not the 91 levels I died with, but I'm going to literally have everything else. I'll save this backup armor as well. I don't see why not. Should probably take these off, too, while we're at it. Get myself low. Get myself low. That's low enough. Take back the jetpack off. Unequip that again, so this should be full. This should be full of stuff. Yeah, that's all full of stuff. That's now completely empty. Everything's safe in an ender chest. Now I just die again. And re-equip back at the overworld. So Shire Staff actually did get me back up here. Good to know. Respawn. 7 deaths, actually. Yeah, make that death number 7. So statistics. Apparently I can't read. Number of deaths, 7, yeah. So I'm going to lose my 91 levels, and I'm going to save everything else. So it's not that bad. I guess I'll re-equip the Thinking Man that still hasn't done anything yet. I guess it just sounds so silly that I just had to, like, keep it. Alright, so yeah, we did actually get out of that after all. I'll take it. Granted, all this time spent in the Erebus was for nothing, but I'll still take that outcome. At least I did salvage everything. Yeah, I saved literally everything, so it's still all good. Alright, so yeah, I figured it out without having to go to creative. I lost the 91 levels, but I saved everything else, so it's not the end of the world. Let's get my speedy armor back on. I also gotta put my thermal padding back on for when I ever want to go back to Mars. Well, should have like most of my stuff re-equipped at this point. I'll just pluck this back out while we're at it. And I do already have an agility cape equipped. Yeah, I might just be done the stream soon at this point. So yeah, that's good. It's just gonna delay me further. I got out of a really unfortunate situation, keeping everything I had, but it's just gonna delay me even further. It's just gonna make it take even more time to get the Alfheim portal open than a Gaia Guardian ready to be fought. So I have one full mana pool, not the second though. On the server, I don't know if we'll have time. So yeah, that is going to be an inconvenience, a pretty like notable inconvenience to say the least. It's going to set me back a bit, but it's not like anything too major. Yeah, having done all these hardcore attempts earlier with having an Ascension by itself, I definitely know like what like a much bigger setback would be like. I'm definitely aware you can just get set back way further than just what just happened there. I think that might have been about like 45 minutes to an hour at most wasted. I mean, it's not like 50 or anything, so it's all good. It's all good having recovered, so it's not like 50 plus hours, it's fine. It's certainly annoying though, but at least I reacted pretty well. So now I have to sift through all this again. I have to get this all organized. I'll toss the backup pickaxe and the backup building blocks just to get this sifted through quicker, just to get myself reorganized. I'm not even going to keep the backup shower staff. I had to make that just to actually do the clip back to the ceiling. So yeah, that is all my stuff. That's literally everything saved. But I do have to reorganize it all now, figure out where everything was. Oak leaves. I just threw those out now, didn't I? I think I'm probably just gonna throw away the X-ray kit, most likely. I'm not too interested in actually keeping it. Then again, I think I've already thrown away most of the items that have to do with it. I mean, with digital mining, what's their use for really just X-raying around? Like, I honestly don't see it. So I'm gonna put away my backup armor again. I'm gonna put away my Shire Staff and all the runes again. Fire resistance potion. Where did I keep my extra potions that I hadn't used yet? I'll just put them there. I'll put that in here. Alright, so the 2 whetstones, I'm just gonna throw these with the rest of the Erebus items I have. I'll just chuck these, actually. So I'm also almost done just reorganizing after the whole death. After the whole no-clip out of bounds. I can't believe I did that again, just no-clipping out of bounds. Can't believe I still do that from time to time. Granted, it was nowhere near as devastating as the time I did so in Immortalis. On a hardcore world, of course. Except that was with a bad Ender Pearl throw that I glitched out of Immortalis. Then there was also, like, way long ago I glitched out of the Ancient Cavern. Of course, also with Ender Pearl throws, because why the hell not? Of course it would be the Ender Pearl throws that screw me up. Of course it would just be, like, bad Pearl throws that make me just no-clip out of bounds and just not let me get back in. Alright, so I think I've fixed everything. I'll put away the random books, too. I think I just sorted through everything. I don't care if this book is, like, very, like, not non-helpful. I don't care if this book's not helpful. I'm never gonna get rid of it. That was supposed to be an Efficiency 3 book. Instead, it gave me this. I'm never getting rid of it. So, let me just quickly take my 1 of the 4s to this mana pool, see how it's going. There's next to nothing in it. I'm not surprised. So, yeah, that was spectacular failure on Adam's homecoming part. This failed me miserably, to say the least. So, any dimension with a ceiling, I should probably just simply not use that. Except for maybe the Nether, if I can just remember to bring enough obsidian and a flint and steel to actually just make a portal back home. Then I'd be fine. Yeah, any dimension with a ceiling, I should just simply not do that. Otherwise, I'll likely just find myself in a situation that you can't really escape. And I'd much rather not do that again. Alright, so yeah, now we know. Like, there's certain dimensions you should just simply outright not use this at all. Might just put you in an escapable location. Alright, so yeah, Shire Staff and Ender Chest just saved the day. And I'm just gonna leave that Ender Chest like that for now. It's all good. Yeah, so that's gonna just delay the Gaia Guardian fight further.